At the IMSC conference in Geneva today, an Mnova user asked me a question which I thought many other Mnova users may be wondering about, and therefore I decided to make a video about it. The question was about the mass spectrometry functionality in Mnova, and it was basically, can I predict what my MS will look like if I have a potential compound and compare that to my experimental data? So, what would this look like in Mnova? Let's bring some MS data into Mnova, in this case orbit trap data, and I'll remind you that you can of course open and display TIC, UV traces, etc. But my settings right now just show me the mass spec for my compound. And let's also assume that we have a proposed structure, so I think this could be my structure. Mnova gives me the functionality to predict the MS for this structure for any number of different adducts and for any resolution that I chose. All I have to do is click on the predict button, select the formula corresponding to the structure, and click OK. And I immediately get a set of predictions for my compound for the different adducts. Now I will see that some of them for some of the adducts don't match, and in this case, when I try hydrogen as an adduct, I can see that it matches very well with my isotopic cluster. Now let's zoom into the isotopic cluster, and what we get here is the experimental data in red overlaid with the predicted MS for my compound in blue, and I can see that I have a perfect match. So in this case, it is very likely that my proposed compound is indeed the compound that I have measured with my mass spectrometer. As you can see, this is very easy and fast to do, and it can give chemists, particularly those who are not that experienced with mass spec or who may not know exactly what a mass spec would look like for a given compound, give them a very good helping hand with just a couple of clicks. I hope you enjoyed the functionality, and if you haven't gotten Mnova yet, do get a trial from www.mestrelab.com, where you will be able to download the software and use it for 45 days to play with this and many other functionalities.